13 mods, 6 updates and 3 maps. Oh, let's go. Right, so first the updates. We've got an update to the fire siren by MTL modding team, and in the changelog for that, it's got range decreased slightly, volume adjusted and textures renewed. We've got an update to the rustic fence. This is by Ragman2414, and in changelog for that, it's got added shadows. We've got an update to the composter by Zodalzoct, and in the changelog for that, it's got problem with wood chips processing fixed. Got an update to the Lizard RT16 by Calaruga modding design, and the changelog for that, it's got fixed unloading from forage harvester. Got an update to the JCB Agri Loadle by Rosson mods, and in the changelog for that, it's got fixed boom collision. And the last update is the John Deere 6R series by Blower. In the changelog for that, it's got mod prepared for precision farming DLC, front loader connection hose issue fixed, and wheel options re-edited. So that's your updates for the day. Right, and the 3 maps we've got. The first one is PGR Sluno. Sluno? I hope that's how you pronounce it. This is by Wowek12, 190.08 megabyte in the download. And it says PGR Sluno is a large farm engaged in the cultivation of plants and animal husbandry. Okay, we'll take a look at that in a separate video. The second map we got is Gross Mordorf. This is by ATSIVR, 172.61 megabyte on the download. And by the looks of the name, it looks like a German star map. So we'll take a look at that in a separate video. And our last map for today is Westbridge Hills by Zero Uito, 279.03 megabyte on the download. And it says a map originally from Farming Simulator 2013, now remastered for FS22. So we'll take a look at that in a separate video as well. It's got 3 maps. That's excellent. Now, first off, we have got technically 13 mods today, but this one here, the Windmill by The Law, actually came out the other day, and it's for some reason be reissued on the mod hub for today, and there's no changelog, so I don't know what's going on with that. But we've got 12 new ones, so we'll crack on with them. The first one is this in front of us. This is Animal Product Warehouse. This is by The Law, 0.1 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it in the construction menu. So if we go into there like that, and you're going to find it under productions and factories. So we'll scroll all the way along to find it. There we are. So it's going to cost you £2.5 to place down, and it's going to accept wool, honey and eggs. I've already dropped a load of wool in there, 16,000 to be precise, although it's got 2 pallets out the front. Now it does say the exit mode must be set to warehouse to store pallets. Okay, so we'll click on that. So we've got wool. We've got wool on storing. Obviously you can sell and distribute all you like. So all you do is just chuck that in there. Obviously that will take your pallet away. And then you give it a little bit of time and it spawns another one out. Come on, spawn another one when you're ready. It's not going to do it now, is it? Oh, shocking. Literally just did it as I stood there and tried to get... There we go. That's better. Ah, that's alright, that is. I mean, it does say it's got 1 million litre capacity of each product. Now, that's alright. And also, if you want to place that down, store your stuff in there, you know, save on pallet space and all that, you can also distribute it to the next production chain. Like, if we got wool here, we could then send it onto the spinnery. Oh, I like that. Very nice. Right, next up is All-in-One Production. This is by The Law. Again, 1.8 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it in the construction menu under productions and factories, as you can well imagine. So we'll scroll along. There it is. 25 grand to place down. Now this is going to do all, that's right, all of them, all of your base game products. That is ace. Obviously, you know, FS22 has become a lot about the production chains, and you can do them all on here. That is brilliant. So you load into there. Obviously there's your Salwood icon if you're doing like carpentry and furniture and whatever. You've got your production chain menu there. There's your pallet spawn point there. So we'll click on that and we just go down, and it's got everything on there. Every base game production chain, it's in there. That is brilliant. You could save yourself loads of space on that, just having a one factory. Oh, I like that. Very nice. Right, next up is Barn. This is by Gracchus and Philippe. 10.36 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it in the construction menu and under buildings and sheds. There it is, 35.5 grand to place down. Obviously it's for storing your equipment. So you come and open all these doors like that, and like that, and like that, and like that. So all those doors open up eventually once it goes through its all animation. So you come into here, got drive-through options, so all these doors open as well, same as the other side. If you come into this corner here by this light box, you get the option to turn shed lights on. You can go upstairs as well, have yourself a bit of a hayloft, because this door opens up this end as well. When you're ready, like that. Yeah, load up your bales in your hayloft and come back down the stairs if you don't get stuck and bang your head on the roof. Got this section as well. There's no lights in this section, so just park your stuff up. Oh, I like that. Nice little barn. I mean, you're not going to get massive pieces of equipment in, mind you, so you know, your big harvesters or whatever aren't going to fit, but yeah, I like that. Very nice. Right, next up is Brazilian Cow Barn. This is by Mod Hub Brazil, 1.13 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it in the construction menu and, as you can guess, under animals and cows. It's going to cost you 155 grand. It's going to take 150 cows and it's a pasture. Obviously, you take your milk out there, you put your food in there, your water in there, and to get your trailer in, you come through this gate right there. Obviously, back your trailer in. Drop it all off. Job's a good one. Now you come over here to your animal dialogue box. I've already got, what have I got in? 60. I have 150. If you want to simulate bringing your stuff down, bringing your animals down from the animal dealer. Ah, that's alright, that is. It'll be a nice big area for your cows to walk around in. Well, to be fair, I've got 60 in and there is not 60 in this field. Alright. Just saying. No, I do like that though. That's alright. Very nice. Right, next up is Old Cow Barn. This is by Razak. 9.54 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it in the construction menu and under animals and cows, as you can well imagine. 164 grand to buy. This is going to hold 200 cows. That's alright. Obviously, that's your taking out point for your slurry. You're going to open up that door there. Don't hit yourself in the face. You're going to do your animal dealer dialogue box there. And you come down here. Oh, the cow's having a little mess around. So open up those gates like that. Get yourself a bit of a drive through. And you got your loading in point there for your straw. And I imagine that's going to be for your feed as well. So come out of that door. Oh no, here's your feed there. You're going to have to open up that latch for that. So that's going to be your straw input there. No, that's going to be taken out, isn't it? That would be taken out for manure. That means you load everything into there. Oh, fair enough. And then, even though it's a cow barn, this does require water. So you load your water into there. I do like that. That is very nice. Right, next up is Lizard Weight. This is by Agra Modding, 0.96 megabyte on the download, and as you can imagine, it's going to be found under weights. It's going to cost you 1200 as standard with a 500 kilo weight. The options you got there are no catch hooks, with catch hooks, or no catch hooks, and then you can change the main colour to any one of those. Let's have a pink weight. Yeah, you need something to weigh your tractor down. It's alright, that is. Right, next up is Big Bags Cattle Pack. This is by FSG Modding, 0.96 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it under Big Bags. So the two options we got there are mineral feed and TMR. Mineral feed, 500 litres for 1,020 to buy. And then TMR is 600 litres for 1,120. Both of them you can have up to 8 to buy at once. So if you want to change it up a little, use some big bags on doing your TMR mix with the mineral feed, or just go straight for TMR, which I probably would, because it's a bit of a pain mixing all up there, isn't it? Let's face it, it is. Yeah, they're alright, they are. Just go for a bag of 8. Very nice. Right, next up is the Chrome TX460D. This is by Alice Agrar Ole, 6.89 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it under trailers. So it's got a 46,000 litre capacity, 87 grand to buy. Now, this is a forage trailer. So you're not going to be able to put anything else in. The usual, you know, grass, grass, hay, straw, sugarcane goes in there. You know, that sort of thing. That's one of those trailers. The options you got there are cover, no or yes. Puts that clear perspex one on the top. Then you got your usual shenanigans with the wheel bands and the tyres. That's alright, that is. Got some foraging on the go. Get one of these. Right, next up is Lizard Trailer. This is by Dutch Modding, 17.24 megabyte on the download. You're going to find these two under miscellaneous. So this is quite good actually. I like this. So you've got two options. You've got the Buyable Products trailer and then the Production Pallets trailer. So the Buyable Products trailer's got a 10,500 to 34,000 litre capacity, and we'll see about that in a minute. And then the Production Pallets trailer is 17,000 litre capacity. Now what you're going to use these for is pallets or big bags, you know, whatever you're going to be getting from the shop. Does it use big bags? Probably not. Probably just going to be pallets. All right, we'll move on. So it starts off, you have to have the options though. So we've got on this one, we've got 17,000 litres with seeds. We got 20,000 litres with liquid fertiliser. We then got 20,000 with herbicide, 34,000 with lime, 17,000 with solid fertiliser, 17,000 with chicken food, horse food is 17,000, mineral feed is 10,500, road salt is 17,000, and we're back to seeds. So obviously if you're going to be using this for the pallets that you've bought from the shop for any one of those categories, you are going to need to select the individual one. You can't just have one that loads it all, unfortunately, but okay, that's alright though. Then you've got options there are bumper, standard, painted or standard. Then you've got main colour, go for any one of those, so we'll go for a green, changes the main colour. Rim colour, obviously does the rims, we'll go for red. We've come out of that and we'll go into the pallet trailer. The options you got there are just the bumper, standard or painted, and then to change the colour. So does that mean that it's just a straight up production pallet and it will take everything? But then the Buyable Products trailer, you've got to have the individual one, which is strange because you should just be able to do it all in one. Alright, fair enough. It is what it is. I mean, the production pallet trays only go hold 17,000. That being said, oh, I do like that. Very nice. Right, next up is the Chrome Big Pack 12080. This is by ARM Team, 6.21 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it under balers. This requires 115 horsepower from your tractor. It does 180 to 240 centimetre bales, and it's going to cost you 12 grand. That's well cheap. The options you got there are wheel bands and tyres, usual shenanigans on the go. You change the main colour to yellow, yellow or yellow. You go for whichever one you want. That's not really yellow, is it? That's like really faded yellow. Alright, we'll go with dark yellow. That's better. Oh, that's wow. I mean, does the square bales? Only 12 grand if you got the base one. Without the... We'll go for that colour. And then we'll go for standard tyres. 12 grand. That is well cheap. Oh, I do like that. Very nice. Right, next up we got this Suprema pack. This is by Universe Simu Modding, 39.78 megabyte on the download. And you're going to find these all over the shop because they're in quite a few different categories. So first up, we've got a mulcher, the Coupe Vert 3M. And yes, that 3M stands for 3 metre. Oh, shocking. 120 horsepower requirement from your tractor, 12 mile an hour working speed, 6,395 to buy, no options. We'll carry on. 3 metre. We then got the Coupe Vert 10 metre foldable, again another mulcher. So is that 10 metre working with a mulcher? That's alright, that is. 200 horsepower requirement from your tractor, 12 mile an hour working speed, 10 metre mulcher. Oh, I do like that. And again, you're going to need to use those together, aren't you? So you'll put the 3 metre on the front and then the 10 metre on the back to get yourself the whole 10 metre, because that one's just going to leave a gap in the middle. I see what they've done with that. All right, fair enough. We'll carry on. We'll go on to the fertilizer trailer. So obviously, this is going to do your fertilizing. 8,500 litre capacity, 32,665 to buy. Usual shenanigans with the wheel brands and the tyres. You can change the main colour from red to yellow. Fair enough. We then go on to the Trans Efflute 65. It's going to do digestate and slurry. 65,000 litre capacity. Requires 70 horsepower from your tractor. 41 grand. Usual shenanigans with the wheel bands and the tyres. Change the main colour to yellow or black if you don't like the red. Then we'll go on to the Push Forward 4M Rigid. It's going to be a cultivator. So 120 horsepower requirement from your tractor, 4 metre working width, 8 mile an hour working speed, 12,950 to buy. Then we'll go on to the Tool Holder 4M Rigid. Alright, that's just going to hook on the back of your tractor. Oh, is that going to... No, because that hooks up onto the 3 point. And then that's something totally different. Oh, that's different altogether. I mean, that's got 200 horsepower requirement, 4 metre working width, 7 mile an hour working speed. That just... Oh, it doesn't even go that because that attaches as well. That's just random. Because it's a tool holder for the 4M Rigid. But that's the Push Forward 4M Rigid, which has got the 3 point link on it. And that's just random. It comes with the tool holder as well. Alright, fair enough. We'll carry on. We then got the Cross Kill It 4M Foldable. What does that do? That's a roller. 8,995 to buy. 4 metre working width. 120 horsepower requirement from your tractor. Obviously, those side bits are going to fold out. Yeah, that's an alright little pack. I mean, I'll say little pack because apart from that 10 metre, all I do like that 10 metre mulcher. They're all small stuff. Ah, fair enough. Right, next up we got the Lizard P417 Turbo Farm, and this is by ARM Team, 11.05 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it under telehandlers. So it's got 140 horsepower from its engine, 24 mile an hour working speed, 24 mile an hour top speed, 90 grand to buy. The options you got there: configuration, standard, trailer hitch, sat on the back, or standard. The usual shenanigans with the wheel bands and the tyres. Then you got design, clean windows and safety frame, tinted windows, tinted and safety frame, or clean. Then you got design, standard, 3 kilo back weight, 300 kilo back weight, 600 kilo back weight, 900, 1200, 1500, 3 point on the back, or back to standard. Then you got folding mechanism, door mode, window mode, or door mode. Then main colour, rim colour. Oh, let's have some purple. Oh, look at that. Telehandler, Barbie telehandler. That's alright, that is. Very nice. Right, the last mod for the day is the New Holland T7 HD Tier 4F. This is by STV Modding, 16.62 megabyte on the download, and you're going to find it under medium tractors. So it's got a 288 horsepower engine, 37 mile an hour top speed, 210 grand to buy. Usual shenanigans with the wheel bands and the tyres. And you come down to design. You got standard, blue power design, Fiat power, standard. Then you come down to engine setup to 288, 313. Or back to 288. Change the main colour. Oh, special 2 or beige. Oh, special 2. Look at that. That looks ace. And design colour. Oh, we'll go with beige. Oh, yes. Rim colour. Oh, let's go with special. That looks well smart. Oh, look at the state of that. Oh, I do like that. It's like a chrome burgundy orange, like burnt red sort of thing. Oh, that is very nice. Love it. Right, and just to finish off, between the start of recording of this video and now, we've actually had another update come out. So that makes it 7 today. This is the Alpego Jet M pack by Giant Software, and the changelog for that, it's got improved working behaviour. So that's your lot for today. Drop it in the comments below, which is your favourite mod. I'll see what people are looking at. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, it's muchly appreciated. But for me, that's it for today, and I'll see you in the next one.